Hey friends, just wanted to do another video here exposing a scam. And one of the main scams is not just possibly this BugMD, but this website called Trustpilot. There's often times that you'll see this Trustpilot on from websites, and they will use this Trustpilot as a review place to, hype up their reviews as being a great website or a great product. And it's the reason I say Trustpilot is a scam is I've used it, and they will actually, when you first sign up, they will actually put your reviews in there. But you'll notice that when you do reviews for specific products or companies, uh, they don't always go along with all the other reviews. Even though your experience may be bad, that your review will not get basically promoted. And so they will basically put up the reviews that give a positive portrayal of the company or the product. And another little thing that's going on with this Trustpilot is they accept people paying them to do a review. So if you give them money, they will put your review at the top, or they will put your company or product in a positive light. They will share it as positive because of the payment that was made, which is obviously conflict of interest, because reviews are supposed to be honest, right, and not based off of some sort of backdoor payments or backroom payments, right? So anyways, just wanted to highlight the Trusted Pilot as being somewhat of a shady, and I would actually say a scam site. And when you see that Trustpilot on some place, just be very, very leery of what you're looking at. And then the second thing here that I wanted to share was on this BugMD. They're promoting a product called Vamoose, which is supposed to get rid of mice or rats. It says rodent repellent pouches. And I am a former pest control technician, and I was doing pest control for 18 years or so. And I know quite a bit about what actually is working to get rid of the mice in your garage or whatever, or the rats, and what doesn't work. And one of the things that does not work, or does not work very well, and in fact, I would consider it as just a joke. They claim that it's safe and all these good things, which we all want something that's safe, but something like this Vamoose, which is mostly some sort of essential oil, a natural product like peppermint oil. Let's look at the oils that are inside this Vamoose. And this particular one has this thing called citronella and corn mint, which is like a peppermint, but it's a mint, and a linseed oil. And it doesn't really matter the oil, just not a long-lasting method that will repel the mice. And here they're charging $40 for this. I have actually used these kind of pouches before, and I still had mice. So anyways, I just wanted to share how a lot of these plant-based methods don't work very well, if they do at all. Even though you'll see ads claiming that it is, and you'll see places trying to promote it, homeowners will know that this kind of thing does not actually work in the long term. And in fact, you will be spending a lot more money putting out this kind of thing, making yourself feel better about your life and feel better about getting rid of the pest problem, when in actuality it's not an actually good, effective method. So I just wanted to share that. Now, as a former exterminator, I will be honest and say that it is difficult to get rid of mice and rats sometimes. But the only real way to do it is to seal your holes, seal any entry points into your house or your garage, and also make sure that they are not getting under your garage door. Sometimes there's a little gap under the garage door, and they can come in through there. They'll come in through a door that just opens just for a little bit, and they also will try to get in more aggressively as you get closer to wintertime. But the things that actually work are traps, glue boards, and then of course boxes that contain bait. And basically, you want to make sure that box is secure, so an animal cannot get it. You don't want your dog getting into that. So, but I don't generally like to put out a bait inside the house. But if it's a sealed location, where your pet can't get to it, I would recommend you want to use traps and glue boards, because if you put them out correctly, they're very effective. Thanks for watching.